Hello guys, Nevada Caro here. If you haven't watched the latest video, the last video that I made about my job, so for anybody wondering, yep, I actually quit. I'm already starting the paperwork. They're probably going to give me paperwork. I don't know if I have to go back or I don't know how this whole thing works about when somebody quits a job. I mean, the firing process. I mean, I haven't gone fired. This is more of me quitting. But I assume if you quit, you get paid what you worked left, what was left for you to work, you know. Already losing, already. I guess that's the stupid me, but at the same time, it's a relief that I stopped working. Don't worry, guys. I'll find something online. This whole Rona BS is just making me sick. I didn't want to be part of the mass police, the muzzle police. I hope YouTube doesn't make a big deal out of it being, hey sir, do you have a muzzle? Like that's how my coworker said. Or, where's your muzzle? And then she would say to the customer, well, we can't serve you. I mean, that's the unfortunate state of affairs that we're in. The summer was so much better. But at the same time, I tried to enjoy those muzzle-less times here in the Clark County, Las Vegas area. Like, I feel like I started a spiritual war, which is even worse. Although I'm kind of relieved now that I think the reasoning for me to actually leave, there was other reasons which I'm probably not going to talk about, but I guess hearing them just talk a lot about politics. I mean my manager, he's a Bernie bro. Like I'm not going to use that to as a reason for why the complete reason, but he pretty much was a Bernie bro and it was kind of annoying, but hey, I could have withstand him saying that, but now like that I'm out of the job, I feel like I don't care if I roast. I mean, I'm not gonna roast my coworkers, but my manager is like, I feel like this one, the general manager, but even then the manager for that first location we have at the workplace, like, that was pretty amazing. And I forgot to mention this story, which I did mention to Patrick from Truth, Money, and Freedom podcast um, about that muzzle refusal service. So those things about the having to say the muzzle, being the muzzle police by saying those words, because if not, you'll get fined and either you'll probably lose your business because of the government bureaucratic BS. Like, it's like, come on, like, can you really participate in this BS? Like, some people would rather just be inside of a warehouse. I mean, it's going to be tougher for your back, but I kind of wish I could have taken that opportunity to work at a casino, because if I did, I probably would have had a job and they would pay probably a little more, even if it's like part-time. I kind of have that regret only because I was kind of scared to combine more days. But now it's like I do have that little regret on that part. So everything is like, it's been a mess, guys. A huge mess. A huge, huge mess. Like, wow. I guess I don't know what position did I put myself in. I guess I put myself in a terrible position. So, anyways, oh yeah, I forgot to mention about. Yeah, I was gonna say I kind of lost track of that whole muzzles incident. Pretty much made me say enough. Inside my mind, I was getting pissed off even more. Like with the whole muzzles thing, with a lady tried to fight it off by arguing like, and she's like, it's our store policy, we're a private business, even though that shouldn't have anything to do if it's a private business. Like, I don't know why you would make that argument unless you were making that as your store policy, even though it wouldn't be mandatory. So it shouldn't even be. She should have just said it's the law. But oh well. That's why I'm kind of glad I'm just leaving the workforce, because people that are so in on it with the Rona 19 is just making me sick. Not to mention the fact they were good people, but my place was like woke. It was woke. It was like liberal. It was like left leaning. Like that culture. Now I'm sure that my favorite coworker there was pretty much a liberal, but he was like hardcore against, veganism. Like he was a left winger, and he was like, he did not like, he doesn't want to be a hardcore, like, either, like, he's like hardcore meat, he likes meat so much, like, just like me. I feel like that was the only common ground we could find between him and both, in the workforce, we can pretty much get along. So anyways, that was pretty much it. We'll see what goes on in the future, but oh my goodness. I feel like this is getting terrible. I feel like I'm gonna get murdered, I feel like I'm gonna get murdered by cops, because of my family. I mean, it's an irrational paranoia I feel, but I feel like I say that to make the incident more exciting, about well, I've had enough. Oh yeah, I did have somebody complain there about, we have a regular that comes and he was wearing the muzzles before the whole summer honor system. Don't wear the muzzle. We want you to be jabbed, but please make sure to wear a muzzle if you haven't. Like, that honor system's over. So anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I've got a text from my mother here. So anyways, I gotta go. Wish I could have talked about it a little more, and I guess that was pretty much it. That's what pretty much done it. So anyway, see you guys.